Ready na? Playing na. Okay, so here, tutorial tayo ng video or ng lesson natin last time kasi malamang yung iba sa inyo gusto ulit-ulitin yung discussion natin or yung iba pwedeng absent. Okay? So with that, mag-start tayo with this function or with this polynomial function. First question, ano yung degree dito sa equation na to? When we ask or when we say degree, you have to look at the highest exponent that we can see. And in this example, the highest exponent there is 3. So with that, what type of polynomial function is this? This is a cubic function. Now, with the use of fundamental theorem of algebra, according sa fundamental theorem, whenever you look at the highest degree or the degree of our equation, it will give you an idea how many solutions do you have or how many zeros you will have. So with that, just by looking at the highest exponent, which is 3, we got the answer that our solutions must be 3. Okay, so again, we have the highest degree, which is 3. That's why our solution is also 3. Okay, now that we know the solution, let us proceed with the second step. So our second step is what we call Descartes rule. Okay? So, for Descartes rule, ang una nating titingnan or ang una nating gagawin is put positive 0 and then negative 0. Para saan po? Descartes rule, according sa kanya, whenever we have a function, kailangan natin bilangin ilang beses nagpapalit ng sign yung ating equation. So suppose, first, meron tayong positive 0. To know the answer for that, let's count how many changes of sign we have in our equation. So we start with a positive here. So positive, the next sign would be another positive. Is there a change? Of course not, because positive naging positive, walang change. So dahil positive, positive, walang nagbago. Next, positive naging another positive. So wala na namang nagbago. Next, positive, another positive. Wala pa rin change. So dahil walang pagbabago, ang ilalagay natin ngayon is 0. Okay? Sir, paano natin malalaman kung ano yung negative natin dito? Ulit. So lahat ng binilang natin, that is only for positive 0. Bakit positive 0? Kasi yung x natin dito or yung value ng x dyan ay positive. Now, how do we get the negative zeros? To get the negative zeros, itong x na ito, i-equate lang natin into negative x. So with that, we will have f of negative x is equals to, now, dahil negative x na siya, we have to change every value of x here sa ating equation. Gagawin natin alin? Negative x. So with that, we will have negative x raised to 3 plus 8. Negative x raised to 2 plus 19 negative x plus 12. Now, solve natin siya and then i-rewrite para mas madali natin siyang mabilang. Paano yun? Any negative number raised to an odd exponent, siya ay magiging negative number. So that's why here we will have negative x cubed. Next, negative x raised to 2. Any negative number raised to an even exponent, lagi siyang magiging positive. So with that, negative x raised to 2 would be positive x or x squared. So x squared times x, we will have positive 8x squared. Next, negative x times positive 19. We will have negative 19x. Then bring down positive 12. Now that we have finally rewritten our equation, let's count how many changes we have. So we will have, we start with negative sign. Negative, naging positive, that is one change. Positive, naging negative, Second change. Negative. Naging positive. Another change. Total of 3 changes. So with that, our negative 0 must be 3. Now, according to Descartes' rule, whenever we add the number of positive 0 and the negative 0, we should get the total solutions. So 0 plus 3, that would be 3. And that matches the number of solutions that we have. Okay, now let's proceed with the rational 0 theorem. Okay, in rational 0 theorem, we use a particular equation. That equation or formula is P over Q. P stands for factors of constant. Again, P stands for factors of constant. When we say constant, it is the term in our equation that doesn't have any variable. Tumingin sa ating equation. Here, what term or what number yung walang kasamang variable? That would be positive 12. Okay? Now, whenever we talk about constant, huwag niyong titingnan yung operation sa gilid. Ang titingnan lang lagi is the number itself. With that, if we have negative 12 here, our constant would be 12. Okay? Later on, i-explain natin kailan isasama sa sign. Okay? So now, our P is 12. Next, factors. What are the factors of 12? To do the factoring, mas madali kung ganito. Isulat natin yung 12. Dito na lang. 12. Ano ngayon ang mga factors of 12? Simula tayo sa pinakamaliit na number, which is 1. So we will have 1 and 12. 2 and 6. 3 and 4. Meron bang 5? Wala. 6. Merong 6, however, meron na tayo 6 dito. Pag umulit na yung number, that means that is the total factors that we have. Now, yan lang ba ang number of factors na meron tayo? Positive numbers lang ba? No. Kasi, whenever we multiply two negative numbers, that is also equals to positive number. With that, we can say that we have positive and negative for all the factors. Okay, so now we have 6 or we have 12 numbers in total. So isusulat lang natin yan isa-isa. So we will have positive negative 1, positive negative 2, positive negative 3, positive negative 4, positive negative 6, and then lastly positive negative 12. All over. Now let's go with the meaning or definition of Q. Q are the factors of leading coefficient. Okay, leading coefficient. When we say leading coefficient, tignan nyo muna, coefficient. When we say coefficient, these are numbers, nakatabi ng ating variable. So marami tayo yan. Now, the word is leading. Lead, nauuna. Titingnan ninyo ngayon, ano yung highest degree dyan? So our highest degree is 3. Now, tingnan ninyo ano yung leading coefficient niya or ano yung coefficient na katabi ng x. That would be, so dahil walang number dito, that just means that is 1. Okay, meron tayong invisible 1. So, what are the factors of 1? Positive 1. Okay, what else? Negative 1. Diba? Kasi negative 1 times negative 1 would be also positive 1. So with that, we will have positive negative 1. So these are our rational zeros, or ito yung mga possible answers natin. Now, let's solve them one by one. How do we do that? Edi just divide them. Paano? We will have positive negative 1 divided by positive negative 1. That would be positive negative 1. Why? It's just like 1 divided by 1, which is 1. 2 divided by 1, 2. Any number divided by 1 is just the number itself, diba? So with that, we can just copy every number on the numerator. So with that, if we divide this, we will have positive negative 2, positive negative 3, positive negative 4, positive negative 6, and lastly, positive negative 12. Now, sir, ano po itong nakuha natin yan? So, this set of numbers are yung mga gusto nyo, yung, di ba pag exam, gusto nyo maraming choices. Basically, they are the choices that you have. Okay? So, how many numbers are this? 6? No. Kasi meron na tayong negative red. So, these are all 12 numbers in total. So, ibig sabihin, dyan sa 12 numbers na yan, tatlo dyan yung tamang sagot kasi we have 3 solutions. Among that 12 answers or 12 solutions, wala tayong positive na sagot. Pero, ilan ang ating negative na sagot? 3. So, dahil wala tayong positive na sagot, we won't use any positive number. Ulit, because we don't have any positive na sagot, ba't tayo gagamit ng positive number? Okay, so dahil negative number lang ang meron, let's try any negative number. Okay, so let's try negative 1 because that is the smallest negative or the smallest number that we have. So, ang gagawin ninyo, isusulat niyo yung negative 1 and then saka tayo magpo-proceed sa ating synthetic division. So, negative 1 and then synthetic division of our equation. Remember, when we do synthetic division, lagi nyo titingnan yung ating equation and then count or look at the coefficients. When we say coefficients, kasama na po yung mga sign. Okay, so with this, what is the coefficient of x or of x cubed? That would be positive 1. Coefficient of x squared, that would be positive 8. Coefficient of 19x, that would be 19. And then coefficient of 12, that would be 12. Next, let's do the synthetic division. Bring down 1. 1 times negative 1, that would be negative 1. Then don't forget to put the plus sign para alam ninyong addition yung gagawin. 8 plus 8 plus negative 1, that would be 7. Tama, 7. Next, 7 times negative 1, that would be negative 7. 19 plus negative 7, that would be 12. 12 times negative 1, that would be negative 12. 12 plus negative 12, 0. Tignan. So dahil ang remainder natin ay 0, that means negative 1 should be one of the correct answers. So dahil tatlo yan, we can put negative 1 agad. So meron pa tayong missing na dalawang sagot. But one answer is already negative 1. Okay? So to solve for the other two negative numbers or negative solution, ang gagawin natin is gagamitin na natin yung na-solve natin dito. How do we do that? Remember, when we do synthetic division, yung mga variables dito sa given natin, ibinababa lang natin. But we subtract 1 sa exponent nila. So with that, pag ibinaba natin si x cubed dito, magiging x squared kasi minus 1. Then si x squared, pag ibinaba, magiging x. And then x, pag binawasan mo ng 1 na exponent, wala na. So ganyan na. So let's rewrite it. We will have x squared plus 7x plus 12. Now, what kind of polynomial function is this? This is quadratic equation. Now, whenever we have quadratic equation, what we do to get the values of x is we factor. To factor things, we can do this. Okay? Now, look at x squared. What is the factors of x squared? Obviously, just 2x's. Next, look at 12. What are the factors of 12? Ilista natin. 12, meron tayong 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. Okay? Pwede rin yung mga negative numbers, so positive, negative. Next, tingnan ninyo yung bawat combination of numbers. Ano dyan yung possibly maging 7x or maging 7? 1, 12, hindi yan pwede maging 7. 2 and 6, pwede ba sila maging 7? No. What about 3 and 4? Can they be 7? Yes. So our factors will be 3 and 4. Now, look at the side at the middle. that is positive. With that, dahil positive yan, kung ano raw yung biggest number between 3 and 4, dapat positive. So this would be positive kasi mas malaki si 4. And dahil this is positive, to get a positive number, kailangan dalawang positive, di ba? So yung positive to, kailangan positive rin si 3. So with that, we will have x plus 3 times x plus 4. Are we done? Almost. So the last step is to equate this to 0. Paghihiwalay natin sila, and then equate natin sila parehas sa 0. We will have x plus 3 equals 0, x plus 4 equals 0, and then we have to isolate the value of x, so we have to transpose. By transpose, we will have x is equals to negative 3, x is equals to negative 4. Look, this is negative 3, negative number. Negative 4, negative number. It matches our description that our answer should be negative number. So we will have negative 3 and negative 4. Okay? So basically, these are the answers. Okay? Sir, ano pong ibig sabihin ng mga sagot na yan? Ibig sabihin, kapag sinubstitute natin any of the number that we got sa value of x here, our equation should equate to 0. Okay? So with that, mag-checking tayo sa nila. Let's try negative 1. So pag tinry natin si negative 1, we will have this. Checking tayo, okay? Our equation is x cubed plus 8x squared plus 19x plus 12. Again, sinasabi natin kung tama yung mga sagot natin, this should be a 0. Okay? So we will have x cubed, we will have, again, substitute negative 1 raised to 3 plus 8 negative 1 raised to 2 plus 19 negative 1 plus 12. Negative 1 raised to 3. Any negative number raised to an odd exponent would be just negative. So we will have negative 1. Plus, negative 1 raised to 2, that would be positive 1. Times 8, positive 8. Next, negative 1 times 19, that would be negative 19. Plus 12. Solve. Negative 1 plus 8, that would be 7. 7 minus 19, negative 12. Negative 12 plus 12, we will have 0. So dahil naging 0 siya, ibig sabihin, tama yung sagot natin. And if we ever want to try the following, they would equate to 0 also. So again, itong lahat ng ito, makikita ninyo sa book. This is lesson 2.3 sa inyong Math 10 book. So if you want to review it well, pwede ninyong i-open yung books ninyo. Make sure to review the definitions kasi na-explain ko siya kaso naka-Tagalog. So hindi naman Tagalog yung exam. So make sure to review the definitions also. Okay? So with that, I hope walang question. And if may question at naguguluhan, pwede yung ulit-ulitin yung video natin. Okay? So with that, good luck sa exam.